Welcome back to our series, where we break down crypto projects in a clear, actionable way to help you decide if they're worth your time. Just a reminder, this isn't financial, tax, or legal advice, so always make sure to educate yourself and do your own research. Today, we're diving into Binance Coin, also known as BNB, and we'll figure if it is a solid investment or just another centralized gamble. By the end of this video, we're putting BNB to the test with a final score out of 100. Whether you're a BNB whale or just dipping your toes into crypto, you won't want to miss the verdict. Team and development. Binance Coin was launched in 2017 by Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange. The project was led by Changpeng Zhao, aka CZ, who built Binance into a dominant force in crypto. While Binance's development team is highly capable, the company has faced regulatory scrutiny, and CZ recently stepped down as CEO due to legal challenges, even serving jail time as part of a settlement to protect the company. Despite this, Binance continues to innovate and expand its ecosystem, including Binance Smart Chain, which is designed for decentralized applications and smart contracts. Score 8 out of 10. Use case and utility. BNB's utility has grown significantly beyond its original role of providing trading fee discounts on Binance. Today, it powers transaction fees on Binance Smart Chain and is integrated across a wide variety of applications: DeFi protocols like yield farming and lending, NFT platforms, blockchain-based games, and even metaverse economies. It's also used for governance in certain dApps and accepted for real-world payments like travel and shopping. This wide range of use cases makes BNB one of the more versatile tokens in crypto. However, its functional breadth is largely tied to Binance's ecosystem, raising questions about its independence and long-term utility in a more decentralized environment. Score 8 out of 10. Tokenomics. BNB has a total maximum supply of 200 million tokens, but Binance employs a quarterly burn mechanism to systematically reduce supply, making it deflationary. The initial distribution was 40% allocated to the Binance team, 10% went to angel investors, early backers who provided funding in exchange for future equity or tokens, and 50% was sold in the public ICO. Binance's auto-burn system adjusts the burn amount based on trading volume and market conditions, aiming to eventually reduce the supply to 100 million over time. However, as a large allocation of BNB was initially given to the Binance team and early investors, raises concerns about centralization and potential price manipulation. Score 6 out of 10. Hype versus fundamentals. Binance Coin is a titan in the crypto space with real utility that extends beyond mere hype. But let's not kid ourselves, speculation is a major driver. BNB's price tends to ride the waves of Binance's success. When the exchange is thriving, BNB soars, but if Binance hits turbulence, the token feels the impact almost instantly. While the fundamentals are there, a significant part of its price action is fueled by traders betting on Binance's continued dominance rather than purely on BNB's inherent value. This mix of solid use cases and speculative excitement makes it both an opportunity and a risk. Score 6 out of 10. Market liquidity and volatility. BNB is one of the most liquid assets in crypto, consistently ranking in the top 5 by market cap. It can be easily traded across multiple platforms, but its price is highly volatile. For example, during regulatory crackdowns, BNB's price dropped from around $600 in early 2021 to under $200 in mid-2022. Currently, it's trading around $634, showing a recovery, but the token's value remains very sensitive to news and market sentiment. Score 9 out of 10. Security and decentralization. BNB relies heavily on Binance Smart Chain for its security. While BSC is known for being fast and efficient, it is highly centralized with only 21 active validators, most of which are controlled by Binance. This makes BNB's security more dependent on Binance's infrastructure compared to fully decentralized networks like Ethereum or Bitcoin. The centralization raises concerns about vulnerability to regulatory pressure or manipulation, since Binance has a significant amount of control over the network's operations. Score 6 out of 10. Self-custody. BNB can be self-custodied using wallets like Trust Wallet or Trezor, which give users full control over their assets by allowing them to store their private keys securely. However, the reality is that many users still choose to store BNB on Binance or other exchanges, where they can easily trade, stake, or participate in Binance's ecosystem. This introduces a significant exchange risk. As with any cryptocurrency, self-custody is a fundamental principle of security. By keeping your private keys in a secure cold wallet and not in an exchange, you ensure that only you can access your funds. At the CryptoVagabonds Academy, we teach you how to take control of your financial future by securing your assets with the right tools and strategies. This is the place to be if you want to learn how to store your crypto safely, protect your wealth, and avoid the dangers of centralized exchanges. Don't leave your financial security in the hands of others. Join us and gain the knowledge you need to be the master of your own assets. Score 8 out of 10. Network activity and adoption. BNB is one of the most actively used cryptocurrencies in terms of real-time network activity. Binance Smart Chain consistently processes millions of transactions daily, driven by a high number of users participating in DeFi, NFTs, gaming, and new token launches. Its speed and low fees attract developers and make it a preferred network for launching dApps. On-chain metrics show strong staking participation, liquidity flows, and consistent cross-chain usage. That said, much of this adoption remains concentrated within the Binance ecosystem, and BNB's popularity could decline if Binance's influence fades or regulators tighten the grip. Score 8 out of 10. Scalability and technology. Binance Smart Chain offers high-speed transactions with low fees, making it attractive for users. However, its scalability is achieved through centralization, meaning it sacrifices decentralization for efficiency. While it performs well technically, it doesn't fully compete with decentralized competitors in terms of security. Score 9 out of 10. Regulatory risks. Binance Coin has faced significant regulatory risks, primarily because it is tightly linked to Binance, which has been under intense scrutiny from regulators around the world. In recent years, Binance has faced investigations and warnings from authorities in the US, UK, Japan, and Germany for operating without proper licenses, offering unregistered securities, and failing to meet anti-money laundering standards. However, those risks are now in the past, as Binance is under strict scrutiny and oversight by US authorities. With increased regulation and intervention, the worst of the regulatory risks may be behind it. It was attacked and survived. Score 8 out of 10. Final thoughts. BNB is a powerhouse in the crypto space with strong utility, liquidity, and adoption. However, its deep ties to Binance introduce centralization and regulatory risks that could impact its long-term sustainability. While it excels in usability and scalability, its reliance on Binance remains a double-edged sword. Final score, 76 out of 100. What do you think? Is BNB a solid investment or too centralized for comfort? Let us know in the comments, and if there's another project you'd like us to analyze, drop it below. See you in the next one, and as always, stay curious and stay hodling.